Hello, Leo. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of February 2022. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I'm going to be using my brand new pink tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading, Leo, with a intuitive life coaching oracle card. And yes, you are seeing a brand new setup. I decided to try something different. As you all know, I am definitely on the quest of trying to make better videos for you all. And so, I don't know. I just felt like this would work, but I'm sure all of you will let me know. I do appreciate your feedback. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get right into your reading. What do we need to know for the sign of Leo as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2022? All right, Leo, so as you can see, you've got some really exciting cards here. That Star card is jumping out at me, as well as the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. But let's start here with the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is telling me that you may have to take care of yourself, okay? We all know that health is really wealth, okay, Leo? And the Strength card in the reverse means either you're overworking, you're stressing yourself out, or you're burning yourself out, okay? And we don't want to do that because that's not how we get productive. So if you have the opportunity, when we move into February, Leo, I want you to take care of yourself, okay? That's the message I'm getting with that card. Next, we have the Moon and we have the Star card. Now, the Moon card talks about sometimes there's things we don't know, but not knowing something doesn't get in the way of you making progress and of you making more money. And that's what I'm seeing here. Even though you don't know all the things, you don't have all the information, you still can move ahead and you still can be very productive and very profitable. And the Star card says that you are being very profitable. The other thing about the Star card is this is the card of wellness and vibrancy. So even though we talked about the Strength card and you burning yourself out, it looks like very quickly you turn things around and you really take care of yourself, which really puts you in a much better position, Leo. We have the Page of Swords. That's some good news coming through of something getting discontinued, something getting stopped. Usually when I see that card in a financial reading, it usually means something's going to be stopped, like a monthly fee or something like that. Maybe a payment, I don't know, but something to your advantage. This is something good. Something is going to be stopped or discontinued. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles. That's the card of luxury, lavish, extravagance. You're going to be in a position to really splurge on yourself. So treat yourself because it looks like that's what you need to do to reward yourself, Leo. Finally, we have the Ace of Pentacles. That is the investment card. I've been getting that a lot for a lot of the signs this month. I'm seeing this, and I know not everybody is into crypto, but I'm seeing this card right here. The first week of February, Bitcoin is going down. And remember, that's the time to buy, right? When things go down, that's when we buy because, quote, everything is on sale. Now, I'm not giving anyone financial advice, but I am seeing that depending on if you pay attention to the financial markets, looks like that's going to be a good time to buy for those of you who are investors, okay? If you're not an investor, then it's still going to be a good time for you to leverage what you do have in order to create more in the future. Again, you're going to have to strategize and figure out what works best for you, what you're comfortable with, and exactly how much you are willing to risk. Yes, I did say risk because that's what this is about. It's about you investing money that's not going to impact you if for some reason you lost it all. But of course, we're thinking long term here. So, you know, do your research and do what you are comfortable with, Leo. All right, let's see what else shows up for you. as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2022. Well, Leo, it looks like the month just keeps getting better. So we have the Three of Cups. That's a celebration. That's the party card. So it looks like you're definitely going to be in a position to be celebrating. I do feel like something is going to pay off for you, and that's what the celebration is all about. Could be an investment, could be, you know, you getting a brand new job. I do see an offer coming in here with that Page of Cups. So definitely around the second week of February, you're going to be celebrating something good news, and it's money related. We also have the Knight of Swords. That's that quick energy. That's an opportunity that shows up, but it doesn't last long. So if it's something that resonates with you, say yes, because the Knight of Swords means something comes in fast, but it goes away just as fast. The Emperor is the card of control. Looks like you're going to have to really pay attention to all the details in your financial picture. The Emperor also talks about sometimes having a control, but not, well, I guess I should say micromanaging, okay? Now, as it relates to your money, you really want to have your eye on every little penny, you know, because you don't want to lose anything. But at the same time, sometimes certain things have to be left alone, not because we're neglecting them, but because we have to allow them to do whatever it is they're going to do. And again, I'm really picking up that this is investments here, right? It's like you put money away and you leave it alone and you don't touch it for however long, months, years, decades in some cases. So pay attention to the long-term picture and the long-term horizon as it relates to your money, but particularly to your investments. We also have the Six of Swords. That is travel. I think a lot of you are going to be taking work-related trips sometime this month. And I do think travel is going to change a little bit for some of us. You know, travel has been quite difficult for a lot of us, especially if you're trying to go international. But it looks like the opportunity to travel is going to open up again. And I do see a lot of you taking work-related trips. Finally, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, like I said, is an offer coming through, and it's definitely something positive. This could be the thing that you celebrate here. You know, it's like you get the final offer, you get the paperwork, you sign the agreement, but it's definitely going to be all good, and it's definitely going to be something to help boost your profitability. All right, Leo, let's see what else is showing up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of February 2022. Okay. All right, Leo. So, again, I'm picking up that investment energy. Leo, if you are an investor, looks like you're definitely going to be making some gains here, but I also see that there's an opportunity for you to tighten in on your investments. Some of your investments are not paying off, or they're just basically taking up space in your portfolio. And it looks like you need to redirect those funds into something that is growing and into something that is moving. That is what I'm getting here, because the long-term projections are just not in alignment with what your financial goals are. The Queen of Pentacles, she's a very conservative, cautious investor, right? She doesn't take huge risks, and she's kind of like the slow and steady energy to just constantly build. You know, you put away and you build, you put away and things grow. The other thing too, this Three of Wands, that's long-term, again, long-term projections. The Queen of Cups, she is someone who does not allow emotions to get in the way of her choices, especially financial choices. Now the Chariot card, this is where I'm seeing that, you know, things are happening all over, and you really need to kind of narrow down your focus as far as where you're going to put your money to work. Okay, and you want it to be something not only is aggressive, but also something that is safe. But the thing is I think for there is an opportunity to kind of ride something out very quickly and take as much money as you can get, and then to kind of pull back once you've made your gains, and then to redistribute that money elsewhere. But again, this could be something that's a little bit more advanced for some of you. But I am feeling, Leo, February is a month of investing for you, because that's where you're going to make the most growth. So if you're not investing yet, take this month to really start small. You know, there's no shame in that. That's how I started. I started investing with $25 when I knew absolutely nothing. Okay, and it has proven to be something that has paid for itself many times over. We have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Again, that's about not wasting time is what I'm feeling here. The Ace of Cups talks about, I've been getting this card with all of the signs. Well, I shouldn't say all, a lot of the signs. And I'm picking up the word leak. In other words, money could be leaking in places that you're just not paying attention to. And we want to make sure that we tighten those or close off those leaks and make sure that that money is working for you, that it's not just kind of blindly, being just flowing away from us with no, with no benefit. And the Page of Pentacles, again, I'm picking up there is an investment here. Also, I mean, there's also a temporary dip, but the Page of Pentacles also means that there's going to be a new opportunity coming through, right? When one thing is down, something else is up, and it's about being on both sides of the fence, so to speak, so you can make gains either way. All right, Leo. Whoa. Let's see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances. Prosperity and abundance for the month of February 2022. All right, Leo. From what I'm seeing here, again, you have a lot of pages in your reading this month, and the pages means that new information is coming through. Somebody is delivering information, somebody is giving us messages, somebody is giving us insight into something that we have to decide how we're going to use it. How are we going to process this information, okay? Now, the Page of Wands talks about information as it relates to your work. However it is that you are whatever your livelihood is, whatever your job is, and I understand not everybody works. Some people are retired, some people are on Social Security or disability, or they're students, whatever the case may be. But however you make money, there's definitely going to be some news coming in as it relates to that, okay? There's going to be some type of a change. And because this is in the reverse, I have a feeling you're not going to like the change at first, but as time goes on, you're going to see that this is something that actually benefits you. Why? Because it's either calling you to go higher in what it is that you can do, and this is probably that little push that you needed to start that business, to advance in your career, to get that new job, to, start your investing, whatever the case may be. Now, the Page of Swords is information and news about something being discontinued. We saw him here, right? So we've got more good news coming in at the end of the month. I have a feeling these two cards are related because they're in the same line, so to speak, in my reading here. But the Page of Swords is good news, something being discontinued, something being stopped. Could be, like I said, a monthly fee of some sort, or maybe you decide to cancel a subscription and now you've got more money to invest, whatever the case may be. Next, we got the Nine of Wands. I like seeing that card in the reverse because that means you were not feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, or anxious about anything. The Eight of Swords talks about having some type of limiting belief, and you really have to examine your mindset as it relates to your money. Now, the other thing about the Eight of Swords is that, We really have more potential than we think we do, but sometimes we can't see it within ourselves. You know, it's something that other people see in us, but sometimes we can't see because it's us. And so sometimes we tend to be very dismissive, or we discount the talents that we have. But the Eight of Swords tells us that the only limitations you have are the ones that you place on yourself. You have potential, you have knowledge, you have experience and skills, and you can turn that into money and profits immediately. Okay. Finally, we do have the Two of Cups. This is a divine separation of some sort. This is not anything ugly or painful or disruptive. It's just you moving away from something that no longer serves you. And the other thing about this is this Two of Cups says that you're moving away from something, and that's allowing you to make more money. It's allowing, excuse me, it's allowing you to have more freedom and more flexibility to do exactly what it is that you want in order to bring more money into your life. Okay? So there's no limit as far as to what you can make space for. I guess that's the best way to put it, because you can receive as much money as you allow yourself the capacity to receive that much more. And I think that is kind of the message here, is like, if you have the ability internally to accept more, there's more out there for you that will be coming your way. You just have to make room for it. And this is both physically as well as energetically. So Leo, like I said, I feel like your month is really all about investing. Not only physical investments, but also investing in yourself and recognizing your own potential and your own abilities to really have exactly what it is that you want, because it's all there. You just have to see it for yourself. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a intuitive life coaching oracle. And you got card number 66, which is hibernation. Your soul needs time alone for meditation and rest. Now, this is interesting because that's kind of what we were talking about with this first card here, the Strength card in the reverse. So maybe that's what you need. You need to take a step back, go within, and figure out exactly what it is that you desire. All right, Leo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for watching. We'll do it all again next month.